Hi Leo, this is a In the Shadows reading for you. Let's check what's going on for you, what kind of shadow work you might need to be doing. Alright, this is for Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and North Node. For Leo, what is the shadow work that Leo needs to be focused on at this time? Alright, so you have Black Flower Fragrance, number 16. So with Black Flower Fragrance, there could be something that you're really attracted to, or something about you that's kind of taboo or on the dark side. So this could be something that you like, or people like about you, and it has to do with the dark side. It has to do with your shadow side. It could be there's something that is unique or fragrant even about something about the dark side. Like maybe you love someone but they're taboo. That could be an example. Maybe you do something that's risky or risque, but you love it, or it makes you really fulfilled, or it's like your heart's desire. So it has something good in it, but it's seen as something kind of taboo or different or rare or unique or out of the ordinary, and even on the dark side. All right, Leo, let's see how the cards relate and what you need to do in the shadows in October to focus on any subliminal energies that could be creating blockages that may need to be released. All right, tell me about Leo. What's on the shadow side for Leo? What does Leo need to release or work through? All right, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. We have the Hermit coming out. This speaks of isolation, solitude, introspection, reflection, going deep within, shining a light on things that are hidden, secrets, mysticism, developing the subliminal conscious. That something about your you could be a little reclusive at this time. In the shadows, you have the Two of Cups. So again, I'm going back to this energy of the black fragrance, black flower fragrance. You might love someone that is kind of off limits to you, or it's not approved by society. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be something that you love to do, something that you love to connect with. But you have a very deep soul bond with someone or something that is beautiful to you. It's absolutely like amazing. I'm getting like, I don't know why I'm getting like the black crystal from this. Maybe you using a black crystal. Something about a love that's very intense, very deep, but it's off limits. It's taboo. It could be something that you shouldn't be delving into. Maybe it's not approved by society. Maybe you're already in a relationship and you love someone else outside the relationship. So it could be something like that, or maybe someone else is in a relationship or already married and you love them or they love you. It could be something that, or maybe there's a huge age gap, or there's something different, maybe you're from different countries, different races, different religions, something like that. It's showing up as a problem with the High Priestess. So it could be something about your spiritual beliefs. It could go against your spiritual beliefs. Maybe it's something also that you are not trusting your intuition about. And maybe you just doubt. It could be an obsession also. We have the Devil here showing up. This is something that you could be really fixated on or obsessed with. This could be an obsession with someone that's very spiritual. You could have a psychic connection with this person. If you could clear this energy, your financial difficulties might go away. Right now, you could be experiencing problems in the home. You could be experiencing some sort of financial loss. You could be going through hardship, a loss of a job, financial worries, family conflict problems, separation, divorce, moving, home and housing situations that are not going well. If you could clear up this energy, you could probably improve your financial well-being, your sense of security and peace in the home. So there's something here about a relationship that's taboo and you're obsessed with it, or someone's obsessed with you. I feel like this is your energy. This is the shadow energy that you're dealing with. You may not even be aware about how this deep love that you have for someone is really affecting your 3D life. You could be carrying this around subliminally, subconsciously. Maybe you just think about this person all the time. I'm getting kind of like an obsession, fixation. I feel like the advice here is that you need to recognize this. You may be like unconsciously thinking about someone, in love with someone. Maybe you're stalking them, maybe you're always thinking about them, but maybe you don't do anything about it, and it's really being fixated on in your consciousness. You need to recognize it and address it, confront the devil, face your fears, or see it for what it is. There's some kind of unfinished business that you have with someone. This could be someone from the past that you used to know, someone that you fell in love with. I feel like if you could talk to this person or recognize that you're still in love with this person and try to work out something here consciously, being aware, being mindful that maybe you didn't close the cycle out with someone and you still love them, you're still bonded to this person. There needs to be some kind of closure or reunion, either or. But right now you're kind of like hanging out in this obsessive, fixated energy where something's very bonded or connected to you, and it's creating a lot of problems in your life possibly, and you may not be even dealing with that person on a real time level. You could just be thinking of them, constantly worrying about them. You're dreaming about them, imagining and fantasizing about them. It's time to really wrap it up, talk to them, deal with it, face it, confront it, work through it, process it, and just first of all recognize it. Spirit advises you to be honest and tell yourself the truth, first of all, that you've been watching this person. Maybe you even lied to this person or pretended like you didn't care about this person. It's time to face up to the fact that you really love this person, and maybe you've been lying to them or lying to others about the fact that you're in love with someone, that maybe you're afraid to admit it to someone or something like that. It could be this Virgo. I feel like maybe you left this person alone, but now you're constantly thinking about them. It's time to come clean. It's time to admit that you've been following them, that you've been thinking about them, that you're obsessing, or that this is a true love that you haven't admitted to yourself or others. So I feel like the best way to heal is really reflect and understand that this is going on subconsciously and it's affecting your life in many different ways. And I feel like you're going to be relieved when you finally come to terms with it, because it's something really beautiful. You really love someone, but you're afraid to admit it, or you're afraid to be with them, or something about that. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. There could be people around you that don't like this person or don't approve of this. Tell me more about the Two of Cups for Leo. Yeah, there could have been a third party or a betrayal with the Three of Swords. Maybe you or this person hurt you. Someone got hurt. Maybe someone lied or cheated. There could have been other people involved. Tell me about Yeah, this person could be at a distance. I feel like you don't really take action, but you think about this person all the time. What is the High Priestess? Yeah, you're in love with someone here. We have the Lovers. Maybe you had to choose between this person and someone else. And maybe you're caught up in a third party. Why is the Devil here? I feel like this is something that you really need to realize, that you have this bond. It's toxic. It has become very toxic. It's time to end the cycle and really figure out. World card with the Devil. It's time to end this toxic cycle. But first, I feel like you have to recognize it. What is the Judgment? The Devil again in reverse. Yeah, you have unfinished business. The only way to really get a handle on this, I feel, is to finally admit it to yourself that you're in love with somebody that you shouldn't be in love with, or that other people don't approve of, and try to work it out with this person. Maybe admit it to this person. Maybe tell this person you love them. Maybe have a talk with them, or to open the conversation to see if something can work out. But I feel like keeping it inside, suppressing it, lying to yourself, or hiding it from yourself is really making it worse. Like, it's intensifying the toxicity for sure. What is the Seven of Swords for Leo? Yeah, I feel like you need to stop just right now where you're at and admit that there's been lies, or there have been cheating, or there's been a betrayal. You need to deal with it rather than running away from it. With the Chariot in reverse, it's time to stop right now and admit what's going on and face it. Tell me about the Black Flower fragrance. Yeah, you're in your head. You have sleepless nights. You think about this person all the time. And I feel like you really want to talk to this person. Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. You could talk to this person in your sleep, in your dreams. What's the advice for Leo? What kind of shadow energy or shadow work should Leo do right now at this time? Keep moving forward, but make progress to talk to this person. Six of Swords. You need to take action here to move away from being in limbo or in denial about this person. I feel like there's someone in your energy that you truly love. They're taboo, they're off limits or something, or you betrayed them, or there was a very bad breakup in the past. People could be against this connection. It's time for you to face your fears and resolve it. Maybe there's a confession that needs to be made. Maybe you need to go toward this person and confess, or talk to this person, or work things out. But that's what I'm getting. You need to face it first, and you need to admit it to yourself and go to some sort of negotiation process, maybe therapy or something. Maybe you need to work it out with this person. Take steps slowly but surely. I feel like it's time to be honest about this with yourself and with others. It's time to be loyal, even to, if this is someone that you really love, I feel like it's time for you to move forward and be loyal to this person, and be truthful about it. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you will always love this person, so you can't suppress it forever. Or you can if you want, but I feel like the shadow work is for you to uncover it, admit it, face it, and do something about it. Even if you do something slowly, but in an honest way, I feel like that's going to be a big help to you to get out of this shadow toxic energy. What's the advice for Leo? What's the advice for Leo? Okay, study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind, okay? Okay, so maybe you need to study more or learn something about this situation. But it's time to get a new perspective on this and to really be open to transforming the situation is what I'm getting. Why are you suppressing it? What can you learn from this situation? What can you learn from this person? Maybe this is someone that you want to learn from or learn with. But keeping it inside is just, I feel like it's keeping you stuck. Okay, what else for Leo? Thamat. Okay, control. This is about control. Only you can take control of the situation. Right now I feel like you're being controlled by the devil to keep this inside of you, to not do anything about it, to let it eat you up, like you're just mentally exhausted, I feel, from thinking about this. It's time to turn the tables on the devil and you be in control. I feel like you have unfinished business with someone that you truly love. But it's time to take control of the situation and first of all face the facts and admit this to yourself. Be truthful, and that's going to put you more in control. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.